Albi has shown us that scaling does not have to be scary or intimidating. My name is Michael Sterba. I am co-owner of Great Roofing and Great Adjusting. Great Roofing has been family owned and operated and is multi-generational. My great grandfather started our company. My business partner is my brother, and we're a family owned and operated company. So we have currently 8 in-office staff that utilize the software, and then we have our crews. Our vision for Great Roofing, Great Adjusting is to provide quality customer experience throughout the entire process. Roofing is boring. Before Albiware, we used a archaic method of paper files and OneDrive, which was the first cloud-based service that we tried to make file folders accessible remotely. And it was an interesting process to keep up with the status of every file at all times. And usually it was only one person knew where a file was at any given time. But the other issue was staying organized, making sure that invoices all lined up, timelines of when things are being added, what's being taken from a file. It can get really confusing, especially when then you multiply one file times 50 and you start scaling your company. It's really complicated and hard to keep up with them. We knew that the system we were using was outdated and obsolete, but it was what we knew. I found out about Albiware from Alex Duda posting on some social network sites through Facebook. I saw him post a comment about his CRM, Albiware, that it was up and coming, high energy, and I reached out to him just on a whim. Albi has shown us that scaling does not have to be scary or intimidating. We are able to, with Albi, when we set up a file, and we have a standard process of inputting data and moving a file from one status to another. When we standardize that process, I can scale it and replicate. We can actually also notice like anomalies that stand out, like if a file does not move the way we intend it to, Albi tracks all of the communication on a file moving forward, and we can go backwards and say like this is where this file kind of reared off course and how do we course correct with it. And I think Albi, with how user friendly it is and the back office support, is amazing. Anytime we have issues, questions with the software, or something just doesn't seem right, or we have some ideas for improvements, the back office is like super responsive with getting back to us, emails either same day or next day or within a week. Our concerns are being met with. We're sent links to a Loom video explaining how to use the software, and we've been coached along the entire process to where, like I'm not a computer savvy guy. I'm very a tech layman when it comes to things, and my team comes to me for advice on the software because of how easy it was to onboard. I now feel like I know the software pretty well. There has never really been a day where it felt like support was no longer there, that they just untethered us and we're on our own to free roam. Albi really listens to us. They really take into consideration when we have concerns about the scheduler or concerns about anything with the software, things that we come up with that could improve our process. Albi actually listens, and not just that, but they put it on their internal schedule to have it looked into and seeing if the software is capable of that.